Hello everyone, Namaste. In part 1 of our series on the puppets for the play Andher Nagri Chaupat Raja, we had learnt how to make the Chaupat Raja, Guruji and the greedy boy puppets by reusing the material available with us at home. In part 2 of our series, we are going to make the puppets of other characters of the play, which are the man, the goat, the mason, the potter, the helper, the lady and the soldier. The first character of the play is the man. Now the man puppet, we have already done this in our earlier video by using the newspaper, tape and a glue stick. So this is a simple puppet of a man we made by tearing the newspaper. So all those who missed it earlier can go to Key Kids TV and check how to make the man puppet. So this will be the man. Now man brings the goat because man has come with a complaint for the goat. So we will move to making the goat puppet. So for the goat puppet, we are reusing an old paper plate which I found at home. So this is the plate. Whatever size you get, you can use that paper plate. Now it is a very simple puppet. What we will do, from one side of the plate, make a diagonal line. Now the other side, again make a diagonal line. And as you can see, the line is widening on top. So from down, it is narrow and it widens up on the top. Now I am going to cut it up. So this will be the base face structure of a goat which will be ready. Now the goat has 2 ears and 2 horns. So the pieces of the paper plate what we took out, we are going to use those pieces for the ears and the horns. Now cut it. See, this way we have made a triangle with the piece left. So this will become the ear for our goat. And now the horns. Now the goat horns are curved. So this piece of paper plate what we have, we are going to just give it a slight curve and cut it out in the curve shape, and now we will make it into 2. So this will be my 2 horns for the goat. Now the next is to fix these ears and horn. Now you can use tape to tape it up, you can use glue, or you can also use a stapler to staple it up. So I am going to use stapler today to staple my ears. So ears will be down. So just I have put and I am just stapling my goat's ears. So the other side, you can use glue, Fevicol, tape to do this. Now my horns for the thing. So again, I am going to use the stapler to staple my horn, first horn and the second horn. So it's a faster way to fix. So now our base is ready. Now what we need to do, we need to color it up. Again, you can use pencil colors, you can use crayons, You can use paints, whatever you want, you can use those. Now I am going to use paint to paint my goat, but before that I am going to draw the eyes and mouth. So I am doing it with a sketch pen so that you can see. Now draw a small curve on the bottom, then draw a triangular shape for the nose and a standing line and the curves for the mouth. Now my goat will have big eyes. So now it is done. Now what is the next? The coloring. Now the goat is brown color, so I am going to use brown paint. Remember, we have the newspaper spread on our working area. Now take the brown paint and just give the brown color to your goat. Now the paper plate is what I have taken, has a coating on top, so it will automatically give a texture to my goat's paint. So it will be this, and little on the ears also I will do the shade. So I am not going to color the whole ear because the inside part I want it to be little lighter or white. So I am doing on the outer side of the ear. And the horns I am going to leave like that. Now once it is drying little, one more coat I am going to put over it. So the goat gets the color. Goat will not have a uniform brown or black color all around. So it will be somewhere light, somewhere dark, and the texture is automatically giving that for my goat. Now the bottom part I am going to do with black color. So now take the black color and the bottom of your goat, we have the black color. So the goat will be ready. You can use pencil color, you can use crayon. Feel free to use whatever colors you have available and what you are comfortable with. Again, for the eyes, if you don't want to use the paint, you can use the bindis also. My goat's nose and the mouth, what we had drawn. So my goat is ready. Now, as all the puppets, we need some stick for the goat to hold it, so that when we are telling a story or using it for our play, we have something to hold. So I am taking a piece of a straw, and again what I am going to do, I am going to staple it. So it's a fast way of making my goat puppet. So my man and the goat puppet is there for the play. Now the next character for the play is the mason. So for the mason, what we are using is an old bottle, a paper cup, a piece of cardboard, egg carton and newspaper, and paints, colors and all we will be needing throughout, so you have to keep that ready. Tape, glue, scissors, you have to have it. Now first what we need to do, this is a bottle, it might topple with the weight when you are showing the story or you are doing a play. So we need to make it little sturdier. You can fill the bottle little with sand, with rice, with grains, whatever you have available, you can do that. I am using newspaper to make it little sturdier. So what I am going to do, I am going to roll the newspaper little so that it enters the bottle. And I am going to fill the bottle with that so that it will not topple when we are doing the puppet show or when we are using it for a play. So just keep pushing the newspaper in the bottle. You can also put the small balls of the newspaper. You can make the small balls and push it so that the bottle will get heavier. And so my newspaper has gone in the bottle and it has become little heavier. Now what next will be? This will be our mason's face. So what we have to do? We have to paint the face on this cup. So again, you can use sketch pens, you can use bindis, you can use paint, pencil color, whatever you are comfortable with, you can make. Remember, the mason carries a tray of cement on his head. So this side will be your tray on which from the egg carton we need to cut 1 cup like this. So this will be the 1 cup which we have cut from this, and it is more than cutting. Tearing is very easy when it comes to egg carton. So what you have to do, just keep tearing with your hand and take out 1 cup and then just give it a shape with the scissors. So this way a cup will come out, and then we need to just give it a shape and it will be ready. So this is what will be on the head of the mason as the cement tray. So this, now I am removing it right now and I have to give the expressions here. Now you can do however you want. Now I am making the eyes. Draw it with a pencil. Make the eyeballs. Give your mason eyelids. And you want a small nose. And you don't want your mason to be happy because the soldiers are bringing the mason to the king's court. Now you have to color this. Now again, I am using paint. You can use whatever you are comfortable with, sketch pen or anything. So I have done the eyelid. I have made the eyes. Then the eyeballs inside. And a nose. And the lip. And then I am making little mustache also for my mason. So this is the mason which is ready. Now I need to give it some impression, some design that it looks like a tray, or that what we call in Hindi parati for the mason, in which they carry the cement. So I will do that with a brown color. So take a brush, take your color. Again, you can do it with your sketch pen or the crayon. I am just giving it the border that it looks, yes, there is some tray on his head, because on the top the cement has to come. And we all know the color of the cement is exactly like the color of this egg carton. It is grey color. So we don't need to color. So my mason carrying cement on his head is ready. Now if you want the mason to have some hair looking from under the tray, you can also give little hair that okay, some hair are visible from under the tray he is carrying. So this will be our mason's face which is ready. Now this will go on our bottle. But mason is working because the wall had fallen on the goat's leg. So let's make the wall. So we take the piece of cardboard what we have, and now the wall is a brick wall. The brick color is brown or reddish with the cement. So now we will make the wall for the mason, because mason has to make the wall, and it was the wall which fell on the goat's leg and the goat got hurt. So let's make a brick wall for the mason, and we need a cardboard piece for that, and we will start making the bricks. And we know the bricks are rectangular, so you can start painting. See, the first you can easily do the whole cardboard piece the color of the brick. You can color it again, you can use crayon, you can use pencil color, but with paint it will come brighter. I am mixing brown and red color to give it the look and the color of the bricks. So with paint it is little faster for me, and the wall will look brighter. So I am coloring it. And cover the whole cardboard with the brick shade, the brick color, brown, red color. So we have done. Now my base color is done on the cardboard. Now we need to put cement on it, because the mason has cement, and where he will put the cement? The bricks are joined with the cement. So with cement is grey color, so in the black I am putting little white, and I am drawing the rectangles. Now if you have seen any mason at the construction site, you will see that the cement, when they are making the wall, will not look very neat. So you can just keep doing so that the cement is not like plain straight line. And remember the pattern. The second rectangle comes over the down two rectangles. So that standing line which is coming for the up layer will be on the sleeping line of the below bricks. So again, so my cement is going, somewhere cement will be spreading more, somewhere it will be dirty, somewhere. So it pattern will continue for the whole board what we have, the cardboard piece what we are using. So we are using this. So my brick will be ready once the cement is done. So now this is the brick wall which is ready. So now our brick wall is ready, our mason face is ready, and our bottle is there for the base. Now we need to fix it, let the wall dry. Before that we need to give a hand for the mason which will be going up. So we have the cardboard or that notebook piece left yesterday with what we made the coat for our king. So I am going to take a piece from that. I will measure for my mason's face that how long we need, and I will take it up to hold the cement. So you can see it will from here, if I need to make it small, I can fold it more and I can do it. And up part, just make a little round to look like a hand. So it is rectangle. I am just giving a curve to it so that it looks like a hand. And with a sketch pen, I can make its fingers also. So the thumb and fingers that are going for holding the one hand, and it will come like that. Other hand will be down only. It will be as if the mason is standing holding that with one hand. Other hand will go down, which is hiding behind the wall when he is working. So now next is to fix all these parts. First we will start with the hand. So we can put the cement out and we have to tape the hand inside. Take a small piece and where we have folded, just put your tape so that the hand goes up. And I will put little more tape to hold the hand up. So my hand is now up, which is going on the cement, and it is holding that cement. Now this is done. Now next is to tape this wall on our bottle. So now we will have to tape the wall. So we will tape it. Now how we will tape? How we always do the gift wrapping. So you can use brown tape, you can use this tape, you can also use double tape if you have, because it will be very easy with a double tape. So once you put a strip of double tape on the cardboard, it will easily paste on the bottle. So I am putting this tape because I don't have the double tape right now at home, but if you have, you can use it. And we will put our bottle on it. So my wall is now taped to the bottle and my mason is up. So the mason and the wall, what he has done with the cement, is now ready. So the next character which we are going to make is the helper of the mason who mixed water in the cement. And the mason complained that because the helper had put more water in the cement, that is the reason the wall fell. Now to make the helper, we will use paper bag, newspaper, and again a cup from the egg carton, a straw or a stick from a broomstick. So again it is a very simple puppet. A white piece of paper, and I have cut squares from the newspaper. So the first step is to paste these on our paper bag. So take the glue stick, apply the glue, and now put that piece below the top. So now our base of the helper is ready. Now next comes giving the face. Now before we give the base for the face and expressions, this cup is there. We are going to use it as the pot for the helper. So what we are going to do, we are going to color the top of this egg carton cup with brown color so that it looks like a pot, and inside from where water will flow in blue color. So you have to color inside in blue, outside in brown, and keep it to dry. You can use with cotton dabbing, you can use with finger dabbing, or you can do it with the brush. Now I have colored and kept this, the outside brown and the inside blue, so that it is dry for me to use. So when you are pasting that, you can color this and keep it and it will dry. So I am going to use this. And now we will start with the face of our helper. Again, the helper will have the hair. So we are going to draw the hair. Now for the helper, we can draw the eyes how I want. Again, the eyelids. And again, helper could be sad helper, because now the blame of the wall falling down is coming on him. So the helper is again sad. So we can do that. And if you think your helper is very sad, you can make him cry also. So now I have the black color. Again, I am using the paint for the hair first. So I will do the hair of my helper. So the top part will be the hair. Now you don't need to worry a lot when you are doing the hair, because helper is worried, so maybe the helper did not comb the hair also, you can do. Now for the helper, I am going to show you eyes with the sketch pen. So we have done the eyelids. We will do the eyes and the eyeballs inside. And now again for the lips, I am using red color. So this is my helper which is ready. And now this is the top part. So for the shirt up or the kurta up, we have to do little some collar or some design. So again you can use a pen or a marker or anything to do that, whichever you have. So because my top part is darker, so I am using a marker to give it the look. So I have this coming, and I have the buttons for the top part. And now the bottom, you can give the dhoti or you can do whatever dress you want. You can make it a pant or a pajama or whatever. So I am again making my helper wear the dhoti. So take a curve at the edge and paint a dhoti for your helper. So again you can do it with crayon or the sketch pen or anything, but I have used this color for the dhoti. Now helper had a pot with which he mixed more water. So when in the play we will tell that the helper mixed more water. So we need a pot. So pot has to be behind. Now we have our pot ready. We will be taping the broomstick on the pot. Now this is the same way how we are doing. If you have seen our earlier video of 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed, the paper bag monkey craft what we did, this will be the same way what we are going to do. So take a little tape and take the broomstick and tape it on the pot what we have made. Now press it so that it will not move. Now our pot is ready. Now we have to put the pot inside. We will put the same way how we had put for our monkeys. But remember, our pot should be hidden when the helper is there, and it should come out when we are doing the play. So we have to make a hole little down. Don't put the stick from up. Put the stick from little down. Put your hand inside. Check where it should come and slowly press the stick down and make a hole and push the pot down. Now your helper has a pot behind which is ready, but nobody can see. So when I will start the play and say, oh, it was helper's mistake. Who put more water from the pot? So my pot will come out, and then again the helper will take the pot back. So that is how our puppet is going to work for the helper. So my now helper puppet is also ready. Now next, what we are going to make is the potter, because the helper put the blame on the potter, telling that the potter made the pots with wide mouth, that's why more water fell down in the cement. So now for the potter, we are going to use this. Do you remember what is this? Yes, this is our Play-Doh which we made. Those who missed can go to Key Kids TV and see the video on making easy Play-Doh. And it is the same Play-Doh which I made that day and I packed and kept. It is still there. I just had to knead it little to bring it back to a proper consistency, and here it is there for making a potter. Now I have also made little Play-Doh in different color. I have made little brown Play-Doh. I have put cocoa powder in that to give it a brown color, and plain white Play-Doh little, and then I have little red Play-Doh or a pink Play-Doh which you can get the color by using beetroot juice. So this also we will be using for the pots, and a small cardboard piece and toothpick for the hands. Now we will start making a potter. Let's become potters. So what we have to do? We have to make a circle for the face. Now roll a ball, and if it is big, make it small. Roll it between your hands and just flatten it little. So your face is ready. Now we will do the body. Now remember, we made Play-Doh monkeys also, and we had made round body for the monkeys. Now this is our man, the potter. So it will have a rectangular body. So we need to make a rectangle body, and we need to fix the head on our body. So that is there. The body is ready. Now we need to do the hands. So we can use the toothpicks for our hands, or we can use the Play-Doh for our hands and legs. Legs I am going to make with a Play-Doh. Again, how we did for monkeys. Take little Play-Doh, roll it and put it. Now the second leg, again same way. Roll it, fix it down. So our man is folding the legs and sitting. Take a cardboard piece and make the man sit on that. Now for the hands, we can use the toothpick. So I am breaking the toothpick into two and putting it. You can also use Play-Doh to make that. So the two hands are there. Now we need to make the eyes for our man. Okay, so for the eyes, this time I am not taking peppercorns, I am taking the stickers and putting it on my Play-Doh. So my eyes are there. So my potter has eyes. Now the lips. So I had made little pink or red Play-Doh. Again, I am going to take a bit of it. I have made very little because I know I will be needing it very little only. And I have put the lips for it. And now I am going to also take little and then roll it thin. Keep rolling and make it little thin. I am going to put it as a band for my potter's head. So my potter is having a band on the head. Now pots we need to make. So I have taken this brown Play-Doh, roll it and make it little oval. So we are going to make it little oval. Now the pot has to have a hole. So take a pencil and hold it tight from down and keep pushing the pencil in the, see, can you see? Now there was a bigger, wider mouth for the pot. So you can do how much you want and keep the pot ready in front of the potter. Now I have white also. So I am going to make a second pot. Again, do the same way. Make it little oval. And this you can change the shape little because this is the pot which is still not fully ready and the potter is still working to make it. So we will give it little odd shape or little not the perfect shape so that it is near the potter's hands and the potter is making these pots. So our potter with the pots is ready. Now the remaining dough, again we will pack it and keep it for next use. So this is our potter with the pots. The next character for the play is the person who gave mud to the potter and the potter put the blame on that person. So we are going to make now a lady. So I am using an old spoon which I have. Then we need newspaper pieces, or if you have a cupcake liner that we can use, we will use glue, some black thread or black wool and bindis or stickers. So now to make this lady, the first is we need to give the dress for the lady. So if you are using newspaper, what you have to do, you have the square pieces. Now again, how we had done earlier also for our storyboard, we are going to fold the newspaper front, back, how we make the fan. So this is like how the dress for the lady will come. So if we have this, we are going to use this. But if you have a cupcake liner, we can use the cupcake liner also. Fold the cupcake liner into half and then again into half and cut it. Now be careful when you are using the scissors. Take the help of mama. From top, cut it little and again from the middle. So from one cupcake liner, we will be able to get 4 frills. So this will be how our lady's dress can come. So if you have, that will be a very nice way to do it. But if we don't have, we can use and make it with the newspaper. So again, you can fold the top of the newspaper and tape it here. And if your spoon is big, you can make 2 frills or leave the bottom free to hold it. But I am going to use the cupcake liner. So now this, my spoon is wooden spoon, so I can easily fix the cupcake liner with a glue. But if you have the plastic spoon, you can use the tape for your paper to fix it up. So I have done this. Now the next has to go under it. So I will again put the glue, put my frill so that it comes. So, and one more frill. So again little glue, and my third frill will be there. So this is the dress of the lady which I have made. So it is the cupcake liner with what the dress has come. Now we need to give the face and eyes. Now again, it is very simple way we are going to do. We are going to use the small bindis or the stickers again. You can do with the marker or the sketch pen, but if your spoon is plastic spoon, that will not work on that. So bindis will be best. Again, for the lip, I am going to cut one bindi into half. Be very careful when you are using the scissors. So this is there. Now I need the hair. Now for the hair, what I am going to do, I am going to take little piece of wool or the black thread. Now I have to cut it into smaller pieces, fold it into half, again cut it. Now again hold all and cut them again. Now check and put for your lady. So now we will put the glue on the edge till where we want the hair. So we will be putting the glue, and now start putting your strands of hair on that. So take one this side, take one other side. The hair seem to be curly, coming on the lady's face. Now again other side. So if you want to put more, you can cut more and put, and if what you have taken is enough, just press it little so that it will spread and it will look like a hair. So this is the lady who gave the mud for the pots to the potter. So now this character is a very simple character by reusing the spoon and the newspaper or the cupcake liners. So our lady is ready. The next character what we are going to make is a very important character in the play. Can the mason, the potter, helper all can come if soldier will not bring them? Yes. So now we are going to make the soldier puppet from a bottle. Now I have taken a small bottle and again the cup from the egg carton. This time when I have cut, I have kept little circle around it so that it looks like my soldier's hat. The soldiers will be always moving around with a hat. So now first what I am doing is I am removing the sticker from the bottle. Put a slight cut down. Whatever bottle you have available, you can use that. Now I have this bottle which is plain white and I can easily use it for my puppet. But if you have any juice bottle or anything, you can make it on that also, how I will show you. So now the first is the cap has to come up. So we can use the bottle upside down so that our cap will be proper, because if we are putting it on the lid, this lid will be visible. So the lid becomes our base and the hat comes up. Now we are going to paint this. So I am going to use red and black paint. Again, you can use the crayon to do that, or you can use cotton dabbing or fingerprint to color your cap. So I have taken the brush and I am making my cap red. So take the paint and paint it from all the sides. Okay, so my cap is done with red paint. Now I have to make its border. I will make that with the black color. Now I am taking black color on my brush and I am painting the border of my cap or the hat, whatever you want to use, with black. So our soldier's hat is ready. Now we need to keep it to dry and we will be going to the bottle for making the soldier. Now this is the way my soldier has to stand. So what I am going to do, I am going to make my face and eyes on the bottle here. And now for this bottle I am going to use the markers. So I am using markers to use on the bottle. Now depending on what kind of bottle you have, if you don't have the plain bottle, what you can do, you can again take a paper and you can draw a coat and a pant and a shoes like this, and you can put it on your bottle so that your soldier will be ready. So whatever is the length of your bottle, you can do that, but I am going to show you a different way to make the soldier. So we are going to use the marker to do it. Now the first I am taking the thin marker to make the soldier's eyes. I am making the eyes and the eyeballs, and I want my soldier to have a mustache. So I am not going to give it a big mustache like the king's mustache, but my soldier will have a mustache and a mouth, and soldier is very happy because one after the other he is bringing someone to the king's court. So now for the body I am using the thick marker. So take the thick marker and we will draw the body. So first is the coat that I am going to draw. So this is the coat, again the other side. So this is the outline for my coat. Now the pant. The soldier will not come in dhoti and kurta. So I am making pant for my soldier, and the soldier will have shoes. Now the shoes for my soldier. So now I am going to color the shoes with a marker black. Now the other body we have to color. First I will draw the hand also for the soldier, and the soldier always stands. Attention! So my soldier is also standing in attention. So now for the body, I am going to use a green marker. So what we are going to do, hold the soldier and do the standing line strokes. See, my bottle is plain white bottle, so I am showing you the way to make a puppet by reusing a bottle which is lying with you. You can use shampoo bottle, you can use oil bottle, you can use your juice bottle, water bottle, anything which you want you can use. Try to take a smaller bottle so it will be easy for you to make. So I am doing it with the green, and see the bottle is having soft surface, so I don't need to give any pattern or the design. It is taking the pattern on its own only. So just color it, give a second round, and we will now go down for the pants. So pants are going to be black pants. So I am coloring it with a black marker. So my pant is black. So my pant is done. Now the soldier will always have a belt. So with the marker again on the dress, we will make a belt. So the belt will have a buckle in the middle. And the belt is there. So this is there. We will wait for few minutes for the marker ink to dry. So this cap is going to come up. Now I will be putting it with a tape. So let it dry and we will take the tape. Now again we will use the same way how we put the gift wrapping labels, but we will have to put the tape in 2-3 places for the cap. Now again, if you have double tape, you can put the double tape because then it will be firm and it will be easy for you to put it. So we are putting the tape on 4 corners of our hat so that it firmly sticks to our bottle. So roll the tape and put it on the see, this will be the challenge. The tape will keep sticking to your hands only, but if you have the double tape, you will not face this challenge. And since the tape is not visible, whatever tape you have, brown tape, masking tape, whatever you have, you can use. Even the electrical tape if you have at home, that can also work for this purpose. So put it in different places and put the hat on your soldier's head. So now my tape is firmly put and my soldier is ready. Now if I want to decorate my soldier further for the marker and all, what we can do, we can use the paint, because the paint, it will take little time to dry, but we can do the paint also on that and do it. So for the pant, I want both the legs should look clear. So what I am going to do, I am going to take little white paint and then draw a line in the middle. Now I am going to put little yellow paint for the belt. So I can take the yellow paint and I can put it on the bottle on my belt. So my belt is done. Now in the middle of the belt I want red dot. So I have done a red dot in the middle. Now even for the coat of your soldier, if you have any idea for any design you want, you can do that. So for my soldier's coat, I am going to put the leaf pattern. See? So whatever design you want, you can put it. You have to be little careful that it will take little time to dry, but then your soldier's coat will come out colorful and bright. Now also I want my soldier's hair to be visible from under the hat. Now again you can use the same way the marker how you did, or you can also use the paint. So I am showing you with the paint also how it will come. Always remember, when you are using paint on the bottle, don't put a lot of water on it. Just take the dark paint and show your hair and leave it. So once it will dry, it will be done. So our soldier is ready. So now all the puppets are ready. We have the man, the goat, the mason, the helper, the potter, the lady who gave the mud for the pots, and the important soldier. So we have these characters of our play ready. So now with this, part 2 of the series, all the puppets of our play Andher Nagri Chaupat Raja are ready. Part 3 of the series, we are going to do a story using these puppets. So keep your puppets ready and be ready to join for the story for the play. See you then.